India recently reached a manufacturing milestone by completing its 1,000th domestic T-90 tank, but that momentum is stalled by the prolonged war in Ukraine. For modern armies, the primary vulnerability is no longer just manufacturing capacity, it's the fragility of globalized supply chains disrupted by foreign wars. This diagram maps the T-90, the strike weapon for India's armored fleet. While 95% is produced domestically, a critical 5% dependency on Russia remains. Zawad has refused to provide drawings for these components, causing severe delays as the Ukraine war absorbs Russia's industrial output. For more intelligence on global military enhancements and conflict zones, subscribe to the Global Warwatch network. High localization rates provide little protection if the final, sensitive components remain under the control of a foreign power. This supply choke point follows a 20-year pattern of Russian technology denial. Early agreements saw documentation delivered exclusively in Russian, and Moscow repeatedly withheld classified technical data for the tank's main gun and turret armor. That blockade forced Indian ordnance factories to develop their own engineering solutions, moving production to domestic facilities like the Kanpur Ordnance Depot and the CVRDE. This data highlights the systems developed during that period, culminating in the T-90 Bhishma Mark III. It features 83% local content, including a 100% domestic engine and thermal sights with a detection range of 8 kilometers. Russia's historical reluctance to share technology forced the Indian defense sector to build the specialized engineering capabilities needed to sustain its own armored fleet. To maintain its readiness, India is now launching a massive modernization program costing 69,000 crore rupees to upgrade its existing Soviet-era fleets. The allocation splits into two heavy projects: 13,000 crore to take 790 aging T-72 tanks, like the one seen here, and strip them to the hull for a 0-hour rebuild, and 56,000 crore to upgrade 200 T-90s. Both fleets will receive new combat integrations, including Contact 5 explosive reactive armor and the addition of drones for intelligence, surveillance, and active combat roles. This overhaul maximizes the lifespan of older assets, buying critical time for India to finalize its next generation of fully indigenous platforms. These upgrades are transitional. The Defense Ministry plans to re-export hundreds of older T-72s to clear the way for a fully domestic future. This blueprint represents Project Ranjit, the future-ready combat vehicle. Designed to replace the T-72 by 2030, this platform is an AI-powered smart tank built around a modern sensor array. Complementing the heavy assets is the Zorawar light tank. Weighing 25 tons, it will be inducted by 2028 to dominate high-altitude mountain warfare. India is systematically replacing the brute force of Soviet-era armor with a portfolio of specialized, technologically advanced domestic hardware. The severe logistical strain of the prolonged Ukraine war accelerated India's permanent pivot away from Soviet-era supply chains, locking in a shift toward indigenous hardware that the military has pursued for over 20 years. Join the discussion on India's new armor strategy in the comments below. Follow the links in the description for more updates. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Global Warwatch Network.